All right, good morning. I think I'm mostly recovered. I've been pretty sick for the last week. So I'm going to try to stream today. I don't have a very long one planned because I don't know. I don't want to set expectations too high. Basically my own, since I'm me and Little Box here in the internet. I already started the bot this morning, so that's good. That's always a good sign when the bots come in. It's always a good. I am kind of tired. You can probably still hear the sickness in my voice a little bit, but yeah, I'm going to just do my normal thing, play a couple of songs, and hopefully feel a few things, and if I'm lucky, make somebody else feel something, and call it a day. And I'd say hopefully next week be back to my regular schedule, but with my travel schedule, regular is kind of hard to get to at all, but consistent is basically, I guess, the goal there. Hopefully by next week's stream, this setup will all look different. I intended to have it done before this stream, but like I said, I've been sick. Pretty sick. I'm pretty sure it was the big C. But I made it. So yeah, let's just start off with a song. Get in the vibes and whatever. The sooner we get going, the sooner we can get out of here. Here it is, in the midst of all the fuss. Let's try it again. You're fighting your demons, calling me home, and all I ever do is leave you, 'cause I'm wrestling my own, day in, day out. Weeks and months and years go by, a million things go right, perpendicularly. I never say I'm over it, I guess I just wish someone would want to know what I feel, and why I'd like it different at all. I hop up on the bus and ride it all around as I come on down. In this whole universe, the only truth I found is you're gonna get let down. Here's my stop, let me hop on down. Together alone, we're wrestling my own. I'm going this way, you're going that, perpendicularly. I can feel that one day you'll be gone. I wonder if you're not already. Time keeps marching on, it's sickening me. Please don't take this like I'm giving up on you. I'm trying to catch a moment where I've thought the whole thing through. Seasons are churning like they were never here at all. Summer's here and I'm still trying to understand the fall. Swirling all around, the air is racing now, like the trees have shed their gown. In the midst of all the fuss, another moment's born, and I can only hope I'm proud. Every time I stop, I get a little more unwound. racing now like the king who shed his crowns. In the midst of all the fuss, I can egregiously finally see I'm proud. Here's my star, let me hop on down. Here's my star, let me hop on down. Here is my star, let me hop on down. Alright, that was something. Obviously, I've been a little sick because, man, keeping my breath was tough. Oh well. All right. This next one, this song was written by someone else. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I can't. Man, my brain is still not fully, not even back to normal dysfunction. But yeah, this next one I wrote pretty close to the last one. It's 2016. I hadn't written songs in quite a while, and decided that year I wanted to get back into it. And I don't remember exactly when they were written. I'd have to look it up. I do try to write all that stuff down for this exact reason, because no matter how, actually I don't remember what the songs meant to me at the time, but no matter how they feel at the time, you kind of forget over time, especially if you write a bunch together. But this one is, of course, Out of Hand. I think it was this, I don't actually remember what order I wrote them in. I just said that, I guess. Here we go. Protections of the firewall we get to hold. Remember the last foregone, never came back again. Speculative money is on. They found that place, and we're still getting along. There's some pain, and every generation adds more links to this life's chain. Out of hand, intercepted vagabond. Out of hand, fight on. Out of hand, forget the protections of the firewall we get to hold. Intercepted vagabond. Out of hand, fight on. Out of hand, intercepted vagabond. Out of hand, fight on. Out of hand, forget the protections of the firewall we get to hold. kind of got lost in that one. I feel like I skipped the second verse, but I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to chop this up for YouTube. It's my whole reason for existing. Just checking something. And of course, YouTube and Instagram both have stopped showing my videos to anybody anyway. So just me and myself and I. Get the grains out of my teeth. All right. Of course, both of the songs I've done so far are on the album I've got coming out in 9 days. So that's exciting. Even though I've kind of just already moved on to the next thing anyway. But the CD should get here this week, which is exciting. Is it exciting? It must not be exciting if I keep saying exciting that nonchalantly. But this next one is also on that album as well. And so the singles will come out one per month until the end of the year, and then they'll start coming out 2 per month. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say. I've started playing this acoustic intro, even though I probably screwed up this morning, but that's why we do this. Got to keep practiced. Here is a battle song. He walked on through the storms and through the long bitter cold, consoled by a memory of hope. He was far from his home, but barely lost on this road, prepared for what his future may hold. There were days the sun shone on him, but today wasn't one. The rain started again, and yet on he would go through the damp, bitter cold, where battles would break and unfold. He never faltered, never broke, head tattered and feet soaked. No mercy, no regret, no remorse. And then a different sun shone on him, 'cause this war was over, he was human again. Seems so long ago, the broken universe he'd known, but it lingered so delicately wrote. No remembrance was spoke, for the memories he choked were foreign, unsettled and cloaked. That's why he left when they called on him to come back to the fields when the war raged again. He sought close died so he could carry the hope. And his wisdom was oak, never bent, never broke, unfazed, indiscriminately cold. But his days of sunshine would end. This time the bullets rained down and he joined the fallen, and they carried him home, all limp and blood-soaked, unambiguous, solemn, devout. Oh, and seeds he had sown, but now fully grown, he's left us to carry his hope. And that was the last time the sun shone on him. He joined the forgotten as the rain started again. Now we walk through the storms and through the long bitter cold, consoled by a memory of It's a good song. I can say for certain that I am recovering, but sickness is definitely not all gone. I don't know for sure what it was, but yeah, it was brutal. I hadn't been that sick in a long time. Well, if at some point you happen across this video, which you must have if you're hearing me talk, it would be a great time to check me out on YouTube and Instagram and whatever. Or maybe I've already clipped this and you're watching it already on YouTube or Instagram or whatever future social media thing steals my content. Does it really count as content if I'm just saying random things to nobody on the internet? I guess it must. Anyway, carrying on with this. That's what all content is. Silver class welcome. That's what you chime in on. Excuse me. Hello, good morning. Yeah, I guess that's true. That is what all content kind of is. Yeah. As I was saying, I've been kind of sick, so I'm mostly, I kind of mostly going through the motions most of the time, but I'm definitely more this morning. But I don't know, I feel good. It feels good to sing, even though I'm kind of struggling a little bit, but I am. I never know what I want to do anymore or what I expect to get out of life, but I know for sure that I like making and performing music, and I don't know where that's going to take me, if anywhere, but sometimes you just do it because you do it. I've indeed been in an IRC channel by myself before. Really? Back in the day, the good old days of IRC. Did you use MIRC or did you use Perch? Because Perch was the superior IRC client, but that's actually kind of where I learned to program, was in Perch. You can write scripts and stuff. Used XIRC. I think that must have been after me. I've never even heard of that one. Zircon. Isn't that like a allergy medicine or something? right, so 4 songs in a row from the new and forthcoming album called 47, Past My Prime and Still Getting Better. Out everywhere fine music is sold. On February 13th. I don't know why. I'm just here making music on the internet. Here is a song called You're Holding Me. It is on that album as well. This one actually has rap on the, or something like rap on the album. So here we go. Joy prevail. I know you're looking out for me, but I know all you wanna do is bail. Steady through a deafening gale, but I can't hear a sound, 'cause you're holding me. Voice is like, you can't just go throwing that at me after 7 days of sickness. Oh, yes, I can. It's my body, and I'll do whatever I want. That's right. Take that, internet. All right. Yeah, it's definitely a struggle, but I gotta keep consistent. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. No, I do. I really want to keep to my schedule. Monday music stream, Wednesday Minecraft, Friday Minecraft, and I've been okay. But I thought by now, of course, it's only been a month, I guess, but I would have thought by now I'd be at least starting at like a similar time, but that's all right. The primary objective of the stream, I know I've said it a bunch of times before, but the primary objective is, one, just to keep practicing and play and performing at least once a week, but also to have stuff that I can just cut up and throw up on social media and have content just constantly posting there. And I try to not think about the fact that no one looks at it. because it does still, even just cutting it up takes so much time. It takes hours. But it's worked into my schedule. I do it, and it's nice nice to be able to put stuff up there that I don't care that much about, that I didn't put a lot of thought into, just to talk. But Adaman, nice setup. Is that a banjo? It is. I've got two banjos. So all my produced music now, I play banjo on. Funnily enough, the one you see is not the one I ever play. That's actually a baritone banjo, and I haven't dared to use it yet on a recording. I'm not sure why. And Nelly, hello as well over on the Twitch side of things. But my setup's about to change soon. Next stream it'll be. I think it'll be a nicer setup. I'm hoping it will be. Like what's behind me right now, you see this brown blanket. I've got this window behind. Like I set up this the sound panels back here because I thought it would look cool, and but also give me a kind of a dampened corner here. So I've sort of always biased putting my setup in this corner, but it's just not really working anymore for me, and so I'm going to try something new. We'll see. Yeah, and I've got a bass banjo too. Yeah, banjo. I obviously play guitar, but I banjo is what I consider my sole instrument, and I don't do it on stream much for a couple of reasons. One, I don't have a good way to record it. They like to get the sound right. I use this mic. I don't know if you can even see it. It's a mic right here. It's kind of blended in the background. That's my banjo recording mic. So getting it to sound good is just its own challenge, especially in a live setting. And but also, I don't even know what I would do. I don't really know a lot of like banjo instrumentals all the way through that it would be interesting and entertaining or whatnot. And I don't really like to sing while playing the banjo, at least not by itself. So I don't know. It's never happened, but it's just the way it is. You get the two sides of Cumulus. You get the live version, which is this, me on an acoustic, singing sick and making stupid jokes or pointless commentary or just never finishing my thoughts. And then there's the produced versions, which have their own style and flair. So long story short, follow me on social media so I don't have 50 posts and 3 followers. Keep doing your thing. Yeah, that's it's always been true. And I've just got to keep getting better at doing it, whether it amounts to anything. Do it because I love it. Because I do love it. That's why with like I was saying with the streams is I can chop these up and just throw them up on social media. I don't like social media, but everyone tells me I need to be there, so I throw stuff up there and hope that it turns does something. I don't know. I might as well paint pictures on my wall, and I don't know if it's doing any better for promotion, but anyway, I can just take this stuff and throw it up there and not think about it and not put so much heart and soul into it and get disappointed when no one looks. Now I just throw trash up there and get disappointed when no one looks. Anyway, here is a song that is not on the upcoming album, the first one of the day, but I do like this one. It's I don't know if it's genuinely a good song or not. I enjoy singing it. It's one of the pure, one of the few what I would consider pure folk songs. I consider myself a folk songwriter, kind of storyteller, but this is probably the more pure folk sounding songs. But I still make my content regardless of anyone seeing it. Gotta have it out. Yeah, yes. I that's true for me too. I think my problem is I just get caught up in it doesn't get successful and I get discouraged. So now I'm just focusing on do what I do and telling you cat videos was. I've actually got an idea for some. I don't know about cat videos because I don't have a cat. I'm actually thinking about building a little like a podcast. So combining my Minecraft, like build a little studio in Aguinaldo and take my Minecraft and build a little podcast around that world, but incorporating my music and just my general thoughts about things. I think I'm actually going to do that this year. It's an idea that parts of it I've been playing around with for a long time, and it just kind of came to me. I was watching the movie The Two Popes yesterday, and beautiful movie. At least it was for me. Something about it, like I love history, so just the weight of the history of the papacy. I'm not religious, but I love history, and it's just, I mean, in essentially the Roman Catholic Church is the continuation of the Holy Roman Empire, right? It's the vestige that's left, and it's essentially a way that empire has continued, which I find very fascinating in its own right. I mean, that's kind of my take on it. I'm not the only person who's ever said that, but it's fascinating. But thinking of all the people who've been Pope, all the stuff that goes into it, all the history it's seen, the time is very heavy. So it's just really interesting seeing it, the history, and obviously they made up these conversations and stuff. But it just kind of inspired me, thinking about this very same topic here, doing what you do because you love it, doing what you do because, I don't think of it this way, but like the general terminology is you're called to do it. Power doesn't change, just rename. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's fascinating. When you look at it that way, it's very cool. And dark too, I guess, but duck videos. Yeah. I do have one of those. I'm actually meeting, I've been working on a short film with this group of guys here in Portland, which I enjoy. I love art. I love making art. Something I weirdly have to remind myself for all these reasons that we keep talking about. But I'm hoping maybe he can help me make some music videos. I've got ideas for things, and I just don't have the video experience to kind of do the stuff on my own. And clandestine, yeah. I think just, I guess the point that I was trying to make there was that, sometimes you're called to do a thing, whether you feel like you should or the right person for it or not. There's the thing in there about, the quality of being, I think it's a Plato quote, but he says the most important quality in a leader is that person not want to be a leader or something like that. And it just got me thinking, my life is pretty, I'm going to run out of money this year, and I've got to figure out what to do going forward. I don't want to go back to what I used to do. I know that. I'm not making money at music, which is fine. No one, hardly anyone makes money in music. It's just reality. But it's like, what do I want to do? And I don't know, something about that movie just got my brain thinking and motivated, even though I have no idea what about or where it's headed or whatever. Also, sick brain, so I know I normally don't complete my thoughts or make any sense, but it's doubly so today, so you're welcome. Here's enough. As I was saying, the one I would say kind of pure-ish folk song that I have. They say that's just how life goes when you open up your vulnerable. La-da-da, la-da-da, la-da-da. And that's what makes it time. I'm gonna start this over. That was the wrong chord and I gotta find it. Okay, there we go. I'll get it this time. Take two, enough. Appreciate that, Nelly. They say that's just how life goes when you open up your vulnerable. La da da, la da da, la da da. But that's what makes it tolerable. They say that the ebbs and flows, even if you say you never want the bad. La da da, la da da, la da da. The only life you're getting is the one you have. Trade me your heart, 'cause I need something black enough to beat the darkness coming over me. And you and this, neither of us could cry enough. They say no one could be that cold. Some people have just mastered masquerading. La da da, la da da, la da da. For the rest of us, there's lessons in waiting. I'm not. I'm not running away. I'm venturing beyond this silly life. La da da, la da da, la da da. And I'll let you know when I have arrived. Trade me your heart, 'cause I need something black enough to beat the darkness coming over me. And you and this, neither of us could cry enough. And you can call it the hard way, but I have to get far away enough. Trade me your heart, 'cause I need something black enough to beat the darkness coming over me. And you and this, neither of us could cry enough. It's funny when you start singing a song and you realize it's advice to yourself for a thing you were just talking about. Oh my goodness. Why is this not going on the upcoming release? I think it's, I really like that song too. Only because it's, thank you. That's another one of those sleeper songs. I do like that song. It's not, I didn't cut it. It's more, I just chose to record songs in the order that I did. Like, so last year, the first year of me being, pro, I just was recording and I never got to that song. So it's The songs that ended up on the album were just the ones that I got done. And I didn't start new ones. I wanted to finish them and get them there. So I'll record that one soonish, probably. I think I have it. Actually, it's not even in my queue. But yeah, it really it's nothing to do with like choosing not to put the song on it. It's just I said that because everything I'd done before that song today is on the new album. But yeah, I'll record that. You know what? I'm gonna put that on my list. I have so many. I don't know. I have so many I need to record. But I appreciate that feedback because it helps me. It's not necessarily just decide, right? Like, you know, I'm going to record every song I've got at some point, but it does take time. You know, it's a minimum 2 weeks for me to get a song from zero to done, and usually more like 3 or 4. But recording a song, knowing that people want to hear it, makes it a little bit easier to focus on that one instead of a different one. And it also makes the process go a little smoother. So, but right now I'm working on. I just finished up When I Used to Feel Things. So I've got 3 songs recorded that aren't on an album yet. There's Dear Love. Well, 3 originals: Dear Love, When I Used to Feel Things, and Dream Come. And then I've got Wonderwall, which is a cover or a covert cover, and a song called Wherever You Will Go, which is a cover, but my brother actually sings it. So of course he died a few years ago, but we had an old recording of him and I was playing guitar and he was singing, and I took that, you know, not too long after he died, and I extracted the vocal from it and then produced the whole song around it. I've got that done too, and I've got a music video it's kind of like a eulogy for him, and it's going to be the first music video I upload to my YouTube eventually, but the guy I've got working on has just taken a very, very long time to get it done. But so I've got those 5 songs recorded and basically ready to release. And then I've got the Unnatural album from last summer. That's 11 tracks, and then the new album, February 13th, is 26 tracks. And speaking of which, the very first single, I'm going to release the songs. It's 2 discs, it's 13 songs each. I'm going to release the songs in order, but alternating disc. So first song on disc 1, February 1st, or February 13th rather, and then March 13th, it'll be the first track on disc 2, and stagger them until on the 1st of the month. I'm currently releasing the tracks from Unnatural until December 1st. So then starting January 1st of 2027, I'll start doing 2 tracks a month from 47. That's the new album that's coming up. And I say release, I mean as singles on like Spotify or whatever. And then after that, I'll work on getting new stuff out too. But anyway, as I was saying, the first single will be out on February 13th. It is this very next song, and as I said, it's the first track on first track on the first disc of that. And yeah, let me quit talking. I don't think I'm making any sense. This is called Folks on Fire. this was apropos. It seemed like 20 minutes passed while I fumbled through those first three notes. International broadcast. So I blinked and smiled and cleared my throat. And then a voice inside me raged unconfused. Light these folks on fire. Lay your bones on the line. Leave this world inspired. It's time to fly. Just walked off of that stage where the last 58 years go. It's been 15 since I even played. My nostalgia is apropos. It only seems like 20 minutes passed since I tried to set the world afloat. Here I am at the end at last, sitting alone in a tiny boat. But the voice inside remains unconfused. Light these folks on fire. Lay your bones on the line. Leave this world inspired. It's time to fly. Light these folks on fire. Lay your bones on the line. Leave this world inspired, and you'll never die. Light these folks on fire. Lay your bones on the line. Leave this world inspired. It's time to fly. And then there's a big eruption of applause at the end in the recording. Adaman, welcome in over on Twitch as well. Thank you for the 100 biddies. My goodness. Very, very generous of you. Nelly as well. Thank you for 33 bits. You guys are, I don't know. I guess you like sick Kermit. I would say I need to get sick more often, but I'm not. Well, I'd say I'm not going to put that in the universe, but I'm not going to put it in the universe. Again? I don't know. I don't feel obligated to make sense. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's kind of a cool clap animation. I like that. All right, this is one I recorded. Love the authenticity, escaping from AI. Right? Yeah, AI. I used to work in privacy, and I still am very passionate about privacy. And my issue with AI is that, right? Like, they don't consent to train the models on any of this stuff, and there's part of me that wants to be able to take, like, in fact, like for this album release, I took my my lyrics from the album, and I put them into ChatGPT, and I was like, give me a synopsis, like give me like a one line, like, like liner, what's it called? Not liner notes, but like a press junket type thing, like, it's really cool. And I also said, little ego stroking. I said, what makes this album, how did I phrase it? I said something like, well, what makes this artist interesting when others are not? Something like that. And it said a lot of nice things about me, and I was like, you know what? AI's got a place in my heart. But no, there's got to be regulation and stuff stopped with AI, or it's just going to become a real problem. But art itself's never going to go away. Like, I don't know that machines will be able to create art in the same way as humans, but if they can, great. Like, isn't that wonderful? Like, the way they work right now is it's just an aggregate of all the existing art. And you could argue that's what humans are, what we make. Like, we can't really make anything new. We can only, like, extrapolate, interpolate from things that we see and what we already know. Crim rant. Well, hopefully it's not too much of a rant, but I definitely with the privacy part of it, I could bitch about that all day, but we're being extorted for our data, and but people are going to continue to make art, but it's going to change the way that it matters. I like to compare. I create AI music a lot, art for the sake of art. Yeah, I mean, it's like, there's a part of me that likes to entertain, but like, what I really like to do is to share what I think I know, or what I think I understand, or what I think I observe in the universe, in the hope that it makes it a little bit easier for somebody else to observe the same thing or expand that further, right? That's what it's all about. And that's just not ever going to go away. It's going to maybe change context, and maybe music goes away as like a thing that people perform publicly, at least in terms of like big crowds and like people make money out of it. Think of it like knitting, right? Being a great knitter used to be a great, important thing, right? Being able to fix your socks, and not your own socks necessarily, but other people's. And then sewing machines came around, and now they can knit these basically tiny little needles, these perfect socks in like, half a second for a pair of socks. And, there's no need for people to knit their own socks or darn their own socks or any of that kind of thing, right? That just went away. But people still knit. People still ride horses. It's like, it's going to change things. Does it matter? It's all ephemeral anyway. Like even the longest, I was talking about the Catholic Church, in the grand scheme of things, despite its huge history, it's only 2,000 years. That's nothing. Like, it's all going away. Like, we don't remember anything from humans more than, maybe 10, 12,000 years ago, other than some cave paintings and stuff, but we don't really know anything. We just kind of infer, have that history. But I think that desire to inspire, to get people to think differently is not going to change. I mean, I just hope that we can get some control around these machines so that they're not stealing. I mean, that's the biggest thing. But whatever, I can control what I can control, which is not a whole damn lot. Speaking of which, I don't know if this is intentional or what, but these songs are just kind of leading into one another. This next song is is about codependency. You know, things, speaking of things you can't control. And I probably shouldn't so boldly exclaim that that's what it's about, but it's true. That's what this song is. And this is the one I'm currently recording. Holy cow, we're at ads already? Man. All right, well, I'm going to snooze to do this song. This is called Moon Landing. Glowing from the light of the moon, he took her hand and said, I'll not be coming too. Then she set off in her balloon to find the place she felt that she'd been summoned to. Ascending to the height of the moon, she never realized what she would be going through. Cold as hell, yet peacefully jejune, till she looked up to see her craft had come into. He got this funny feeling from the moon. Upon his horse, he launched the bearing that she flew. Scared, he found her lifeless on the dunes. He took her hand and knew she'd not be coming to. It's so weird. I guess it's because I'm recording it. That one felt weird the whole time I was playing it. I don't know. All right, on the Twitch side of the house, I'm going to go ahead and run ads. And take a quick break, I guess. So I'll be right back. Chair stream for 3 minutes. And I'll see you on the other side of it. Great writing, a bit macabre, my kind of stuff. Yeah, it's well, thank you, by the way. Yeah, I wish I could say I write with intention. I kind of just write and things come out. Can't take a whole lot of credit for much, but I appreciate that it touches you. Yeah, I feel like that must be really common. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stretch my legs really quick. I'll be right back. We're watching ads over on Twitch, and yeah, I'll be right back. right, that was a fast 3 minutes. If my songs reflected me, people would think me way more fucked up than I really am. Wordsmithing. Yeah, I think ultimately you can't get around it, right? Like, you're in there somewhere. The vast majority of my songs I find, well, they're universally autobiographical in at least some way, right? Because they're teaching you about my perspective, if you look at it in that lens. But it's almost always drawing on some kind of personal experience, and at least for me, I always see some bit of myself in there somewhere, one way or the other. So this one, I use the F word a lot. Not that one, favorite. And I use the word favorite a lot, and in such a way that it kind of has no meaning. But I genuinely think, personally, if I had to pick, this is my best song. I really like the recording, and of course it is on the album coming out February 13th. But I just like the way the song came together, what it's about, how it says what it says. And if I had to submit, like, what is the best song I've done all around, it's this song, I think. And I even saved money with the song title. It's only 2 characters long, so I saved a lot of money by the song is called Am. Here it is. Because I have to, and not because I want to. I wish I'd known how deep in love I was. And what a price for not knowing. You know, I was broken too. I wish I'd known then just how much I was. Show you what I had to. Some of you'd respond to. I wish I'd known how hard to read I was. Yeah. Surrendering, I was showing my heart belonged to you. I wish I'd known just how naive I was. It's just too hard to learn the lessons, still bewildered by the phone. The answers are still questions, there's no peace in there at all. A lifetime climbing mountains to be thwarted by a wall. I feel like I skipped a verse on that one too, but I don't know. I'm delirious. Delirious. Delirious, delicious, deciduous. That's me. Extremely relatable. Thank you. Thanks. I don't know why that made me chuckle. Just, oh my goodness. This is exhausting. Don't get sick. Whatever you do, just don't get sick. My life advice. I gotta run. It's been fun. Be back. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate it. I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate the feedback and just the chat. Appreciate any time you can spend. Have a good one. All right, this next one is the first one I had fully recorded that it didn't make the album. Mostly, I mean, I had to pick something, so solid advice. Solid advice, yeah, thanks. I'm basically the Dalai Lama, right? The true path to enlightenment is don't get sick. Yeah, so this one is it's recorded, but I wanted it to be on this album, but it doesn't quite fit for various reasons. I could have made it fit, but I had to pick something to take off, and this one fit the bill the best. So this is mostly just a personal song. It's a paraphrased letter that my grandmother wrote to my grandfather when they were young and in love, and long time ago. Best advice for living is not dying. Kind of depends how you're living, but yeah, I'd say that one works for most people. But yeah, this is just a song I enjoyed writing and it's personal to me and it's fun to play for that reason. So here's Dear Love. Things going by now. I just hope that you can read this. Surely you're all that I ever think about. So I can't hardly stand it, waiting for our Friday nights to come around. P.S. I love you always. All right. Also, I don't know if I said hi, random block, but hi. I blame the sickness, but I'm mostly also just, I forget what I've said when. So. All right, I've got 2 more songs lined up. I hope I've got enough energy to do them. I'm kind of tired, but hi. Keep saying, I gotta drive that content machine. So I'm going to go through these quickly, I think, because I'm fading fast. So here is 78 Pinto. When I pulled up to this theater in my green and white 78 Pinto, I knew you were something special, and showing no sign of potential, you invited me to see a show. I didn't know a movie could be that good. In the cold, while I listen to the rain hit the roof of our 78 Pinto. We didn't drive anywhere special, it's just you and me nestled near this rundown theater we know. How can any other story be this good? Hang on a second. I think I just... I was thinking I had to be somewhere at okay, I was right. I hate to stop in the middle of a song like that. I thought I had to be somewhere at 2:40, which I do. But I panicked and thought it was 12:40, so... I'm just going to pick up in the middle. I can cut it out in post. Suddenly our kids are nearly grown, and the oldest one is asking me to fix up that 78 Pinto. We both have reasons that's special. His gaze is reverential, and I can't wait till we make that engine go. How can a story this true be so good? So if they only knew how it started in a green and white 78 Pinto. Who could have known it was that special? You know I'll keep that confidential. There are memories there I'll never outgrow. What can I say? Life's been good. Songs with an intermission, that's... Never know what to expect. Yeah, I'm killing my voice too, apparently. Whatever. You only live once. Allegedly. All right, one more song, and hopefully I can do this one justice. This is actually the cut that pin out right now. Pretty sure that's the fate all of them got. But no, I always like to joke on that one. I'm surprised Ford hasn't brought the Pinto back. You know, they brought everything else back. Pinto and Edsel are still out there on the drawing board, or not drawing board, but on the docket. I don't know. Words don't come to me on the best of days, so. The best of days and the yesterdays. Yesterday. All right, here's a song called Colorful. This is the last song on my upcoming album. For what it's worth, that's all I got to say about that. Stop him here, it's the end of the road. No passage left, though so much was not that long ago. And I cannot believe my eyes. No sadness and no hope or piety. I am laughing less, even though I wasn't trying to be. But I cannot believe my eyes. Colorful fire on the soil. Colorful fire on the soil. Stop him here, it's the end of the road. I'm laughing less, even though I wasn't trying to be. But I cannot believe my eyes. He just stood there staring at the wall, hoping not to find out that the world was growing colder. Screaming silently, he sank into the mystery he saw, trying to hold it once before it got away. And I cannot believe my eyes. Colorful fire on the soil. Colorful for fire on shore. All right, that is definitely all I've got energy for. Probably more than I had energy for, but when the Maverick came back as a truck, so that's true. That's true. What was the Maverick originally was like a. It wasn't like a El Camino kind of. Oh no, it was like a. It was kind of between a Pinto and a Mustang, maybe. Yeah, well, Pinto's going to come back as a sport coupe. Yeah, it looks similar to a Pinto like hatchback with a little bit maybe of the Mustang kind of. Of course, it depends on the year. The first one I was looking at was a '72 Sprint. Yeah, Maverick GT looks a lot like a Mustang. I'm just looking at the Wikipedia page. Anyway, I'm beat. Thanks for hanging out today. We'll send the party somewhere. I don't know where. Had to be an EV if it came back, so nobody could joke about it. Yeah. All right. You know what? I'm not going to rate anybody today. I just don't have the energy for it. Thanks again, those of you who have been here and who might show up in the VOD or, I don't know, somewhere in the future. And of course, all the people who see my little clips on on the Instagram, which is nobody. All right. I'll be live Friday with Minecraft, assuming I don't have a relapse in sickness. And then Monday next week, I'll have music again. And Wednesday, I'll have Minecraft again. But then I'll be out of town the Friday and Monday after that. And then I'll be back again the Wednesday after that. So I'll see you the next time I see you. And if I don't, I'll see you after that. And if I don't, have a nice life. Bye.